chapters 27, sections 2 and 4. Now, the U.S. got involved in the war when these Japanese came in to Pearl Harbor. Meanwhile, the U.S., such as the Arizona, they had crew on board that were all playing around, having fun and games. And then the mean old Japanese had to come in with their bombs and go boom. Now, and there's the Arizona after it got bombed. Wham. It blew up an entire row of ships, including that one. And then once that was done, it went for the planes on the ground, where it just went boom, 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 boom. Took it with it. And once they took out the planes that were open, they went after the hangar with these big bombs and went boop. Now, the first attack started at 7:10 a.m. and the second wave happened at 8:49 p.m. a.m. Sorry. Now, both of these attacks, they had the element of surprise. That's why they didn't launch a third wave. But they didn't get these two ships. The Enterprise and the Yorktown, which were actually their main targets because they were aircraft carriers. So they just went floating away from Pearl Harbor while the Japanese attacked. So then when the U.S. started to come in, something else was happening in Russia. The city of Stalingrad, labeled as these two buildings right here, was being defended by these Russians.
Yeah. But
then the mean old Germans had to come in and go, we're taking over the city. Screw it, get out. Out. So then there was this huge war at Stalingrad, which involved many planes, such as this German plane. Came in, bombed the city to shreds. Smoke. But the Russians stayed confident. They were like, we're not letting you take over this city. Get them. But meanwhile, the Germans came in with these tanks and were like, yeah, that's right. We got tanks, you don't. They came in and tried to blow everything up. Then the city was in ruins, but the Russians, though having many casualties compared to the Germans, were still fighting back. Charge! Then Hitler started to get mad and said to his general, well, I'm not supplying you with any more troops, so fight it out. And then what happened was the Russians finally won and were like, let's go into Europe. The end.